right, y'all. Let's get into another Vamps.
Vamps? Whoa! Adventure mode. Look at that.
How did I... What did we do in the last run that unlocked that, Price?
I don't know. You probably just needed to win a run since the update came out or something.
Okay.
Well, let's see what Adventures is about. Let's see, can we co-op that one? Or even, you know, we'll see. Self-contained. Oh!
Legacy of the Moonspell is one that... It's a DLC, right? Or is that new? No?
These are both DLC ones. What's interesting is you don't have the one from Poe.
Right.
So I wonder if you need to beat a level with Poe?
What did I do that just unlocked this, and why don't I have the one for Poe? Because Poe's the only one that I know about.
This is wild. Click on the Legacy of the Moonspell. Let's see what it does.
Okay. I have to hit start.
Okay.
There's a totally different currency at the top.
Yep.
Hold on. What? Okay. This is...
So you can do power-ups, but make sure go to start first to see if you need to unlock the characters. Okay. So you got some characters unlocked.
I mean, it does say player 2.
Oh, yeah, it does. It does.
Do we want to try this for this run?
I'm down.
Okay. I will be... You know what? I'll be Miang.
Miang. Okay. And I will be Sayuto. Actually, you know what? Let's quick. We got the money. Let's back it up.
Okay. Power up?
Power-ups. Let's see what we want to do. I think... what's it called? Duplicator. If you can afford that, that's always
the amount
worth it. Yeah. I mean, you're starting with an extra thing.
Give us one reroll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might.
Yeah, let's get a few.
Might. Then maybe a cooldown. How much does a cooldown cost?
Okay.
Oh, recovery. How much is recovery?
Oh,
Get a couple of those because you have no healing by default.
Okay, we got 400 left. Yeah, let's get an area. Okay, that's good.
Cool.
Back. Start.
Now.
Oh, why is it? Oh, okay, enter co-op. There we go. So we could do these four. Oh, whoa. Sorry.
Hold on.
What's up?
Go hit start. Why is there only one character now? Oh, when I come in, suddenly it unlocks more.
Yeah.
When you play co-op, it opens up 4 characters. That's neat.
There.
I will be Sayuto then.
Oh, there's a bunch of maps.
Yeah, so it's like different versions of the maps with like different things. Yes.
And
so,
why have we not unlocked the Poe one? Okay, I'm so confused, but that's fine.
I am very confused on that one. I am very confused. Okay, beginning is always still the best one, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Just, oh my gosh, the music. Wow, we're starting with that dragon. It's wild.
Okay. So this is my first time doing any of these adventure things. Are we just like locked into this little square here?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
Song of Mana is interesting. Glass Fandango, I don't actually know if I've ever used.
Yeah, it's just a spear in front of you. So it's pretty good if you're going to be heading towards your enemies.
Okay.
Let's grab some of these.
So, okay, I'm just curious. Oh, okay. So
I need duplicator. BT dubs.
We are just fully walled in here, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'll level up on that.
Excuse me, dragon. F off, please.
Excuse me. Yeah, the ones that I think for this character that I want are Duplicator, Spellbinder. Obviously, the book is always good. I think book is good for anybody. You need the Pomerola and the Cursed Skull.
Ah! Oh god, my health is already bad.
Yeah. It's these guys, these red guys that come through. Yeah, you really gotta avoid them.
Oh god.
Pain in the butt.
Oh god.
It's wild that they're having all this stuff this early on in a match. Wow. I'm actually shocked.
Oh my god!
Let's quit.
Oh god, I don't know how it happened, but
adventure progress, survive 1 minute, unlocks the next level. So that's what it is. I think you're supposed to die.
How did I bring up... Okay, that was weird. Sorry, on my other monitor, my virtual keyboard somehow popped up as well.
Oh.
Okay. Let's...
Scripted death, it feels a little bit that way. It feels like you're supposed to get absolutely shreked on that one. Because there's no way that it would be that difficult and you'd be expected to make it that far. So yeah, now Shrine Valley.
Oh.
Decisive battle begins is what the first one says, so it's like, yeah.
Okay.
Not so decisive. Okay. Let's try again.
Beginning. Okay, map? Okay, there is a map on this one.
Oh, Gavatoni's up there. When are you going to unlock Gavatoni?
Is he like Skeletoni?
I call him Gavatoni. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, but he's the Kappa. But I think of him, he's Gavatoni.
Oh, he's Gavatoni.
Look, it's Gavatoni.
Is he just a character to unlock?
What up?
Adventure
Oh, he's a merchant in this one. Anything you buy from the merchant is unlocked for the entire adventure.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay.
We got 40, or we got $105.
Okay, wow.
How does this work in
Well, I would love to
co-op
grab
as well?
that.
I guess it's you, because it's got your icon on the side.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I could unlock Pomerola. Oh, no, that probably gives it to me, huh?
It probably does. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good, he's still there. Okay. Well, in the other maps, when you talk to a shop, they disappear after the first time you talk to them. So, cool.
Okay.
So then if I get 400 of those coins, then I would be able to buy the duplicator. But I'm assuming that it's... I'm curious about what's actually available and whatnot, because I forgot that the way that these adventures work is you have to re-unlock everything. Like, it only has certain stuff that's available.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So that's kind of where the replayability and stuff comes from. Ooh, pass that to me.
I
Oh, you can't. We don't have passes.
So, I guess I'll take Song of Mana again.
I mean, yeah, or you can re-roll, you know. There's a lot fewer options than normal. Like, you can't necessarily be like, oh, I want to wait for the wand. Might not have the wand.
Right?
Who knows?
Might not even have the items to evolve these items with.
Yeah. Luckily, I saw the duplicator in there. Oh, I should have grabbed Spellbinder. That's my bad. Oh, well.
Okay. There we go. This is interesting. Okay, so what else is on the map?
Oh, we can pick up your Pomerola, it looks
Yeah,
like.
we could. Okay.
Oh, and then way in the lower right, there's stuff. Way in the lower right. Look, there's a question mark, so that's to unlock something.
Oh, we
and
should
then
go
there's
for the
bubbles,
Okay.
which are Gavatoni's weapons.
So let's get Pomerolo, and then let's get that question mark for sure.
Okay. So there was one of them
Maybe let's just
to the right, right?
let's just go. Man, there's a lot of them.
Oh, wow, this level's way smaller than I thought. Okay, let's go down and let's grab this thing
Yeah.
real quick then.
Because that'll.
Like the map, we moved real far, real fast.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Wow. Well, I mean, do we want to pop up or want to keep going down?
No, let's keep going down.
Okay. You're faster
Yeah,
than
I was gonna
me.
say your character's kind of slow.
I guess so. Big bad wolf. Rar rar.
Okay. Never say that to me again.
Rar rar. I can't believe you've done this. We've talked about this. All right, the question mark is moving, so that means we're getting closer. Ooh. HP's not great.
Nice. Okay.
More of that.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. We're schmovin'.
Boom, bada, boom, boom, boom. Did I say absolutely Shrek'd? Absolutely, I did.
Boop.
Get Shrek'd is a common phrase around here.
We are a Get Shrek'd household.
we're a Get Shrek'd family. All right.
Now, what does that mean in full context? It means find your perfect partner and get married? What does Get Shrek'd mean in full context here?
It means lose in a funny way. Get Shrek'd, y'all.
Find a dog.
Not to be confused with Go Full Kung Fu Panda. Like, that's a whole different thing. And that's when you just eat a lot of food.
I was gonna say that you just eat nothing but bows for
Yeah.
however many days.
Like when y'all... Oh! Want to go grab the Tony button? I guess we don't need to yet. Because we still got a lot of empty slots. It's music. Bum, ba, da, bum, bum, bum.
Right?
So intense. Alright. Where's this question mark at now? Ooh, ghosts! Wow, it's pretty far out.
It
Okay.
is kind of far out, and we have not been picking up a lot of XP, so I'm feeling a little weak to these guys.
We can sit still for a little while if you want. This is me, huh?
Yeah.
Do you need the spinach?
I don't need it for anything I have right now.
Then I'll just go ahead and take
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Just running through my head. I'm like, do I want that? Got a limited number of slots. But I got one item. I need something. Really want that duplicator is what I want. So I was saying we could stand still if you want for a little bit and let the things build up. Oh, it's over there. Okay.
We're almost there. I was like,
We're almost there.
if it was still at the edge of the screen, then maybe.
Yeah. You gotta wait for me.
So slow.
I learned how to walk
Come
from
on,
Poe.
Grandpa.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, hi.
Bone Daddy. That's what Mortasio evolves into at level 80.
Excuse me?
Just that thing. Yeah, give me more of that.
Okay. Let's just keep leveling that up.
I just need some weapon that can protect me from the things that come close to me. I do nice big area of effect to people in a vague area above me.
Oh.
Oh. He's moving faster. Oh, no, bad things are coming from below now. Oh, gosh.
Oh, gosh. More of the red demons.
Geez. More of the red things. I'm going to die. Yep.
No. Okay. Okay.
Those big guys. Look, why are they growing? Look, some of them are getting bigger. Do it. Do.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, he's getting big, too.
Oh, you're back. Or no.
I don't like it. I'm not quite back.
Okay.
Oh, God. All right, where are we going?
I don't know. Does the...
I think we need to kill him first before we'll be able to activate the thing.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm hiding behind a tree. They'll never find me. Oh, God, they found me.
Oh, Price, you take so much damage, too. Dang.
Well, the main issue is that you heal a lot.
Oh.
That's the benefit of the spirit stick, whatever it is called.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, God, I'm dead for sure. My goodness. It's so hard to play as Sayuto if you don't get the duplicator early on.
Dang.
Or some other weapon. That's fine. We could try again. I'll play as... I'll play someone else, but all the characters that we have suck. Let's see. Yeah, that could be Menya.
Oh, you know what? We have some money. I could power us up a little bit more if we want to.
Can we buy another character? Probably not, huh?
Oh. No.
Oh, they aren't even about money. It's about doing things. Okay.
But we could afford
Sure.
something.
Yeah. Growth could be good so that we level up faster.
Can't even afford that.
Oh. Move speed.
Let's see here. Yeah, we could get move speed. We could get magnet. We could get speed. Duration. Okay.
Boy's choice.
Move speed and speed.
Cool.
Okay.
Shoot the hostage.
Take him out of the equation. Boom.
Doot.
Okay.
Doot. All right, let's try it again.
Okay.
All right, so now we know that thing in the lower corner, like, we'll want to be a little bit beefier before we head that way.
I think
anyways.
so. Yeah. So let's just focus on leveling up first. So
my main thing is I'm going to need another weapon is going to be the first thing I'll need to aim for. Oh, and then I need spinach and candelabra for the level up, or for the evolution.
Okay. So, Price, you just said shoot the hostage from the great Keanu Reeves film Speed.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot, not a lot, but some of the Cine 2 Nerdle game that I talked about the other day.
Right.
And part of the meta of that game is finding, saying a couple of Keanu movies so that on the third Keanu movie, you drop them in a very obscure one that they cannot find another actor in that movie to get out of. And so I've specifically done this with Keanu. where I drop them in Babes in Toyland, which is a movie that I've seen multiple times, but I'm not sure anyone else in the world has ever seen that movie.
Wow, what a reference.
And
my goodness.
The thing is, like, what's great is you either do it that way where they can't use Keanu again, or you also have this thing called ban list where you can say an actor, but the other player cannot use that actor.
Right.
So dropping them in obscure movies where they may only know the main character actor and not
and you've already
is the meta. And Babes in Toyland is just absolutely my favorite one because no one knows Babes in Toyland.
I mean, honestly, I forgot that Keanu Reeves was in that movie. It's been a long time since I've even heard of that.
Oh, wow.
You need both of those, but I can't,
give
them to you. Because was he a kid in that?
He was like a teenager, basically.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like he was probably like 18, 19, or 20, something in that range. Because the whole point was like he was following his girlfriend somewhere, and they get to like a Christmassy village where all of the toys come to they become IRL life-size like wooden soldiers and stuff.
Yeah, that's a weird one. My goodness.
I feel like it was literally the compromise movie for like me being 8 and my mom being in love with Keanu Reeves.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like the last time I heard about that movie was when I was like 6. Like, kind of forgot. Other than like people randomly saying it from time to time. Okay. Oh hey, where's the enemies? Let me crush you!
It had Drew Barrymore. See. You would do well in Cine 2 Nerdle.
All right, just let me crush things right now. I'm invincible. I'm invincible. Kill him, ghosts. I'm invincible.
You had to look it up. Okay. Yeah. Well, one of your lifelines is you do get to know the cast of one of the movies. So you do get some lifelines. One is to look up the cast. One is to just skip the movie back to the person that suggested it to you in the first place. And
reverse card.
And the other is just to give yourself like 15 seconds more time.
Gotcha. Speaking of, okay, you keep going.
I don't know why I'm hyping it. It's just the weird quiz game that I'm playing at the moment. I'm very bad at it, but I love watching people like Northernline play it, who has like this encyclopedic brain of every actor on the planet. It's very.
Does he just have like bonkers knowledge on it?
Absolutely, dude. Like I feel like his entire career is just talking about, I don't know, like Philip Seymour Hoffman's entire back catalog for some reason, and so like he's just able to pull these movies out of his ass. Like I
guess I never thought about that, but yeah, that's so funny. It's been a long time actually since I've watched Northernline stuff. I think once I stopped playing Isaac, I think I kind of stopped checking out the channel. And then I think, and there's no disrespect to Northernline, I think also when he started doing more meme stuff, more like tier lists and things like that, there's just a lot of channels that once that stuff started popping up more, and the content that I kind of first tuned in for wasn't there as much, you know, that's how it goes. Stop tuning in. But happy for all his success.
Yeah.
He continues to be great, and he's a good person.
He's a good person. He's got his kid now. It was kind of like it's always interesting seeing like YouTubers that also have to deal with the transition of having like a family while trying to, because he kind of handles it by like turning off his camera whenever his kid walks in the room, and then still just trying to have a conversation with a kid and chat it simultaneously, which seems like such a thing to juggle, but he manages to do it. Anyway.
No, it's tricky. I think that it's very tricky for people, and different people handle it different ways.
Yeah.
Like, I will not watch the MatPat video. I don't think I can handle it. But I've heard, you know, enough about it from the internet exploding. But, you know, the way I see it is like, dude's been doing it for a long time. Dude's made his money and has a family. And so wants to focus on that. Like, how could you ever knock someone for saying, I'm choosing to take my wealth and my situation and say, yeah, I'm good. I don't have to keep making wealth. I can instead be with my family, you know? We can not work, spend 100% of our time just focusing on raising our child. Like, 10 out of 10 would do.
Absolutely.
So anyway, like, that's the thing I think that a lot of people don't really recognize when this kind of stuff happens when people have kids and, you know, just how they grow throughout the process is that, like, what we do is not easy to do with a family. Like, you know, you and Jazz both do it, so you share in the all of the effects and the things, and like you fully understand each other's positions and stuff like that. But for people who's, you know, Chrissy streams, so Chrissy gets it.
Should I take that?
But like for people who do stuff and then don't, you can take it.
Okay.
It's good for you. Yeah, you need it. Oh gosh. But a lot of people don't have partners or family members or whoever who actually do that stuff. They can be very confused by it and not understanding like the commitments and things that it requires. And it's a lot. It's a lot. Ooh, look at all that thing.
So, do we think that the big skeleton boss and the waves of red ghosts are actually time-based rather than?
Oh yeah, I think so. I think that the skeleton is maybe near when we find when we get close to an item, maybe. But the red things, I think it's time-based. I think it was like 5 minutes. And then now they'll probably show up every minute or something. I don't know. Oh, these guys are so not okay. Oh, red guys.
Okay.
I will also say that adventure mode may be one of those situations where, you know, sometimes games like this, it's actually easier alone.
Oh, sure.
You know?
Don't hurt my prize.
Oh, gosh. Leave me alone. Goodness.
Ooh.
Hey, get Shrek'd. I'm pushing you around, bro. I'm pushing you around. Oh, sorry, I pushed him to you.
How dare you?
Crush them all, crush them all. Crush, kill, destroy. Crush, kill, destroy. Just pushing him around like a bully. All right, come on, red things. Let me crush you.
This is me. Yeah.
Get pushed!
Oh, God.
No, that way. No, that way.
Ooh.
Yeah. I get it. Move! Hey, I got him.
Hey, you killed him. Good. Okay.
Just bullied him to death.
Press is a bully.
Man. I am a bully. I'm a bone bully. I bully the bone boy.
Oh, Press, take that health.
Yes.
Eat the full turkey.
Don't gotta threaten me with a good time. Ay.
What were we talking about before all this?
MatPat and
YouTubers?
streamers and whatnot growing and changing and everything like that. You're in Vision saying, I feel like it's in a combination of people generally not liking change as well as things ending being a signifier of a significant passage of time. For sure. It ages us all to hear MatPat say, I've been doing this for a decade and it's time to move on.
Yep.
You know?
For our own audience out there, our 10-year anniversary is in February.
It really is. And I will say there's also this like fear now amongst like every YouTube community that their favorite channel is going to end. Like that like 10 years is like the time limit or something like that. And it's like, you know, it's just different for different people. Depends on what your goals are and everything like that, you know?
Exactly. And whether or not you have the kind of MatPat wealth to even
that's the other part
it.
is like, you know, MatPat posted his thing. I died. And then, like, Jacksepticeye made a tweet. That's hilarious what just happened. I think that I just went invincible.
You're
and that's what that explosion
invincible
was.
in death, Bryce.
Yeah. So then Jacksepticeye made a tweet saying something like, you know, MatPat making this just makes me realize I've been doing this for 10 years too.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people read that as like, oh my God, he's leaving, you know?
Right.
And so I think that's a thing that, like, people, you just need to chill. All right. Unless you hear something from them, your YouTube and streaming besties are going to keep doing exactly what they've been doing. Or B, if they do move on, it's okay because it's what's best for them. And there's plenty of other content out there for you to watch. So don't see it as a negative. It might be sad. It's like your favorite show having a series finale. But at least it's ending on the right terms. You know, at least it's ending in a more hopeful fashion. I need that one.
Yeah. Summon Knight, generate damaging zones.
Oh, did Tom Scott stop making weekly vids?
He actually put out a video that like I feel like in his own way was a little bit clickbaity because it was kind of like I'm stopping or something like that.
Yeah.
But it was just him addressing the fact that he has put out for the past 10 years or however many years it is a video every week, and that was like his thing. And he's finally decided, you know what, I don't need to challenge myself with that deadline anymore.
Right. Right.
And so he said in the video, like, this isn't me stopping forever, because he's sure that he's going to do other stuff, but he's just not going to hold himself to a video a week anymore.
Yeah. And that's the other thing is, like, you know, PewDiePie not too long ago retired. He still posts videos, but like what he said was like, I'm just going to do it when I want to.
Right.
Like, you're not requiring yourself to do it. You're not like forcing yourself into this schedule. You're just like, you know, this game looks fun. I think it'd be fun to share this with my community. Or, I have this itch to stream or something like that. Rather than, gotta get another video out. It's Tuesday, gotta get some editing done. Oh, gotta do a thumbnail.
Yep.
Oh no, here was this issue, screwed up the footage. Now I gotta like spend all night fixing it or whatever, right? Whereas you give yourself that freedom, then suddenly it's like, stuff got messed up. I'll do it tomorrow morning. Or I'll do it in a couple of days or whatever. I understand the appeal fully.
Plus, I generally do think that once you are of a massive size, your content is you and whatever you decide to do, rather than content that is like highly edited and whatever. Like you are the brand now, and whatever you decide to do, you know, whether or not that is quote unquote easy content to make or very technical, hard and challenging edited content to make, whatever, people will consume it at that point. And that's not to say that like anyone needs or should or choose to decide to make easy, quote unquote easy content, but I do think that like once you get to a certain size, someone's saying that like I'm retiring from YouTube doesn't mean that they're retiring, because they are the brand at that point. YouTube's not the brand.
Right. Yeah, it's more like the nature of what they're going to do is going to be very different from what it has been.
Would Duplicator even do anything for me with my items?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
With both. Yeah.
Okay.
Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, so you'll get an extra hit on your thing, and you'll get an extra orb from your other one. Cool. I'm pretty sure that they've programmed it at this point that Duplicator works with everything, just like every item works with everything.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of how it works with it is different, right? So, like, I think that the amount of damage that, like, Garlic does, for example, will go up with Duplicator. It's either that or the speed at which it procs, I'm not sure. But it does have an effect, even though there's no projectiles.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. Which I did, because I think early on that kind of stuff wasn't the case, or at least it was not clear.
You're telling me it doesn't double the amount of truck nuts?
No. You don't get quad nuts, sorry. Oh, there's a purple chest over there. But right now, I must annihilate the enemy!
You know what, I might as well.
You got Duplicator, so grabbing Summon Knight would be good. Yeah. Get annihilated. What third card do we want? The Healy one would be good for you. One to the right of that.
This one?
Yeah, right?
Yep. And that one...
I think that one's always worth doing, the Sarah bands.
Let's go.
Nice.
Nice. That's 4 seasons, right? Yeah.
Yup. And I've got all the things for that now, which is good. Keep summoning that knight. Crush and kill. Crush, kill, and destroy.
Oh, must have got a red gem.
Must have hit a red, yeah. Oh, hey, it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah. This game looks like so much fun. This game is so much fun.
Great.
I'll say that, like, in my own personal experience, if you are seeing us have a lot of fun with the way that our build works, just know that if you're new to this game, the first, like, 5 runs, you'll
probably die.
You're gonna die. Like, and it's gonna feel very, in my opinion, unsatisfying to play for the first, like, 5 runs. but you get enough in-game currency to then level up permanently.
Yeah, if you like games in which there's progression, this game has tons of it. It just takes a little bit for you to actually be able to win. But
then once you get to
that's part of the fun.
Like once you get to that point, then you snowball very quickly, and it's not even that like you're guaranteed to win. You're going to be a god. Like
there's going to be runs where you're just like, yep, I'm invincible, and it's great. Hey, big guy! Guess what? You're going to get bullied. You're going to get bullied. Bullied! Bullied! Got him. Bullied him to death. That's what Menya's all about.
Such a bully.
I'm a cyber bully.
It's like, as you're very zen and like meditating, you're also just bullying the crap out of people.
Well, what I'm doing is I'm reading people's minds to find out what their greatest insecurities are.
You're reading back their 12-year-old tweets, you know?
That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm finding their tweets from when they were 12, and that's what's hitting them. Man, oh man. I feel so bad for everybody of like, who's just like 5 or 6 years younger than we are.
Who had their adolescence while on the internet, which
on Twitter.
We are so fortunate to not have grown up in that particular.
Like MySpace wasn't as easy to post a thing that would be like that's not how it worked. You commented on other people's pages and stuff, right?
My thing is like I'm pretty sure my MySpace profile still exists, but I think my page has been completely erased because they've done like 9 or 10 design changes since.
I mean, no, that's true. Like some of my old bands, you know, the music was on there for the longest time, and now it's all gone.
Right.
Because they shifted something at some point.
Whereas my live journal still exists because they've never updated the themes to that webpage.
Oh man! Don't go look at Ash's live journal.
I don't think there's anything too weird on there.
No, I was gonna say like I think if you went on mine, you'd probably see me whining about relationships, or I'm trying to think what did I even live journal about? No, I don't even think it was that. I think it was more just like existential crises. I think it was mostly me being like, we all die, you know.
Like I think that mine are literally like stupid recaps of my week, basically. Like I hung out with my friends, and here's some photos of that kind of thing.
Oh, so wholesome.
I know, right?
No, not me. I think I've always been a dark, depressed man. So you know, it just went hand in hand. But we didn't have Twitter. We didn't have Instagram. We didn't have Waze or Facebook even. So we didn't have these platforms to embarrass ourselves on a scale that we'll never be able to escape from. I feel really bad for people who were like the first generation to have access to Twitter and Facebook and Instagram when they were young.
Yeah.
Without the knowledge that, guess what? What you say now is going to come back 10 years later.
Well, that's like,
and prevent you from getting a job. You know, like that kind of
I
thing.
think about that in the same way that I think about the absolutely terrifyingly terrible things that I would say in like a Counter-Strike lobby when I was of that age.
Yeah,
I was like,
if
that was documented forever, I would be canceled in a heartbeat. Because I was a terrible kid. Like I will freely admit, I said terrible things back then.
And it was the culture,
right?
Like that was the gaming culture, you know.
And so, yeah, end of my thought there is that like, yeah, now kids are also just like, you know, in a good way, in a positive way, forced to also deal with like trying to be a better person online from the very start.
It does force you to reflect on yourself.
Yeah.
And it's humbling to be called out on that stuff. Like I know recently, I haven't seen the specifics on or anything like that, but I saw someone, you know, a video about a video situation. But apparently like Danny Gonzalez and Drew Gooden both kind of made some apology type stuff because, you know, some old tweets of theirs from when they were kids popped up where they said some offensive stuff. But luckily, people nowadays are getting better at just being like, look, yeah, I was horrible, and I'm sorry for saying those things when I was younger. I'm not like that anymore. I fully understand why those things are bad, and I don't believe those things at all anymore.
And that's exactly how you should handle it. That is 1,000%. Like, you never want to be the person that's like doubling down or defending the old tweets that you made.
Yeah. Don't defend childhood you. Childhood you was dumb.
Yeah.
Now you're much smarter, older you. And my thing is like, and if there are people who don't accept that apology, they're not going to accept any apology.
Yes.
They just want to be mad at you. So you're not going to ever please everyone. Because a lot of people aren't looking for learning or rehabilitation or growth. A lot of people are just looking for blood in the water.
Yes.
And so that's the one thing that everyone needs to get comfortable with. Everybody I'm talking to in chat right now. is be comfortable with the idea that not everyone's going to like you. And there are going to be times where, you know, people might suddenly not like you and will never like you. And that's nothing about you.
Yeah.
That's just about them. So, I guess, ultimately, be reflective, be humble, and then also be confident.
Yeah, because, I mean, no disrespect to everyone else in the world, but everyone likes me. So just try to be me. Listen, I'm a 38-year-old man, only child, Leo, so everyone does like
Everyone loves
Everyone
Ash.
loves me.
He says, while everyone says they hate Ash.
No one says that.
I'm kidding. Everyone loves Ash. It's true. It is true. Everybody loves the Ash claimed Brian. Them wrestle jokes. My goodness. What is it you have that's leaving behind the ghost versions of you? Oh, you have the Babiona. That's what it is. You have the Babiona.
This is my first time taking that item, I think.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like, the character who has that weapon, it's the Mirage Robe is what it's called. Not the Babiona is the character. Is so weird because their stuff's not based on cooldowns. It's based on movement.
Oh.
So instead of things cooling down over time, it's like the more you move, the faster they fire. It's real weird. It's real weird. I have not fully figured out a good run with that character yet, but just that, the nature of that concept, there's got to be some overpowered stuff in there. You know what I mean? Get your speed up turbo fast, and then you're just zooming along. Oh! Got some Tengu now. My goodness.
Ash Enna exists. Listen, Enna loves me as well, all right?
Y'all, did you see the Stardew Valley that went out yesterday or Wednesday? All right. Enna will protect Ash and then be like, "Nuh-uh, I hate you." Right? There was like literally you stepped away, and then as soon as you stepped away, chat started summoning a bunch of bugs inside your house with you. Anna looked at the stream and saw it and was like, "Stop it, you're gonna kill Ash!" And then Anna ran and was like, "I have to defend Ash's honor," or something like that. And was just sitting there and took out all the bugs and protected you until you showed up. And you were like, "Anna, what are you doing in my house?" And I was like, "Nothing, go away, fuck you."
Well, now that I know this, I can bully Anna.
Anyway.
These dudes look cool. I've never seen this character model before, this enemy model.
Which one? Yeah, the Tengu?
Yeah. So to the YouTube audience and stuff that may not see it, in a little bit, I'm going to be playing some of the new Prince of Persia game, which is, in fact, quite good. Like, it is very good.
It's very good. I'm excited to see it. I haven't seen any of it yet. You were telling me about how hyped you were on it, so I was like, okay, I'm sure I'll see it at some point.
Like, there's aspects of it that are, like, you know, not 10 out of 10. Like, I don't think that the story itself is actually very strong, but the gameplay is good. The gameplay is so solid. The graphics are pretty good, and what I was just talking to Chad about beforehand is the fact that it just runs at a solid 60 frames per second, which you would think in the modern generation is not something that you need to cheer about, but apparently
it is.
But for games that release on every single platform, you can always expect one of them to be like the problem child, but this one does not have that. So it's a good one. It's a good one.
My thing is, like, there are AAA games that come out that can't run at 60 on anything.
I know.
In which case, you kind of go like, then why did you do this? Why did you have to have the quadruple buffering shadow something or another so that you can, like, see, like, I don't know, the stubble a little bit better?
Right.
Sometimes the things that take up so much of, like, the processing power are so unnecessary.
And I'll say that, like, you know, props to Ubisoft because they're the ones that gave me the key for it. It's from my understanding, it's the team that made the previous Rayman games that made this new one. But I'll say that, you know, to throw a little bit of shade at Ubisoft, they've also had the problem of games not running very well that they have released recently. So this has been a nice, bright, shiny star.
Yeah. It's funny how that works out. Oh, man. So, today, reading some stuff up on Mortal Kombat stuff. They're releasing a couple of, like, a little bit of information on the next movie and stuff. But I saw someone like really lay out like how disappointing Mortal Kombat 1 is in many ways. But one of the big ones is, and I fully agree with this, is they've spread the DLC characters out so far and wide that like the first DLC pack of characters will probably not be finished until November of this year.
Oh my god.
And it's like 5, maybe 6 characters in total. But they're just releasing them in pieces, and it's like, it's ridiculous. Or I guess it's 12 characters because it's 6 actual playable characters and 6 cameos.
Okay.
But like, they'll show you a trailer, like the one with Omni-Man, right? They'll show you a trailer with Omni-Man, and they'll show in that trailer the character of Tremor as his cameo, right? So they'll show you the trailer for Omni-Man. It'll be like, Omni-Man will be out in a month. And then after Omni-Man comes out, they'll be like, oh, and then that other guy we showed in the trailer, yeah, he'll be out in another month. And then the next guy will be out in another month. Oh, but wait, we're going to push that another month. Sorry, we messed up. So it's 2 months until that character. All right, and then now the next one will be out 6 weeks from that, right? And it just keeps on going and going, and it's like, I've already burnt myself out on the game pretty hard. And by making it take so long for any of these characters to show up, it's like by the time John Cena's in the game, I will have forgotten that Mortal Kombat 1 exists. Like, it's sad.
Yeah, like I wonder how long the community will stay active on it, because I know that, I guess on the flip side of the coin, I do feel like, was it Smash Ultimate had a very long period between its character drops as well? But the Smash community just stays alive forever, it seems like.
No, for sure, and the Mortal Kombat community will stay alive forever as well. The issue right now is all the pros being like, do I go back to 11 or do I stick with 1? And like, where are the different, you know, the different leagues and stuff going? What directions are they going, you know? So it's sad. But anyway, most of the Mortal Kombat people, like, their comments are basically like, can't wait till Tekken 8 comes out.
I actually cannot wait for it. Like, I'm not...
I love Tekken,
I'm not
you know?
a big fighting game person, but I'm probably going to check out Tekken 8.
Yeah, no, Tekken is another one of those game universes where I'm like, that's a lore video I would love to do.
Does this do anything for us?
Not really. No, let's do a reroll.
Price, if you have not seen it, who's the actor that plays?
What's Twilight do? That throw in? That works for you.
Okay,
that's good enough.
I think his name's Brian Cox, the actor that plays the dad in Succession.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got him to do a full lore backstory video for Tekken. And it is
really
coming from his voice. It is so effing ridiculous when he has to talk about the number of times that family has thrown other family members off of cliff sides.
The Mishima family way of the end of every Mishima family get together. Someone gets thrown off of a cliff.
I knew that it had happened a couple of times. I did not realize how many times it happened, and that there's a grandfather, a father, and a son that have each done it to each other multiple times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's one of those ones where it's so interesting because I played them since the first one came out. It was like the first game we got when we got a PlayStation. And when you play those games, the thing that I fell in love with and why I kept playing all the Tekkens until like Tekken 5, because once they moved to like the newer generations, I was past fighting games at that point, he says as he gets back into fighting games. But every character had a different, like a full-on story and ending.
Yep.
And every character would unlock another character who would also have a story and an ending. Usually it fleshed out the other person. And so early on, that's the upgraded Mirage Robe. So playing through the first one, when you watch the things, there's no text, there's no voice. It's all just you're having to infer. And Kazuya Mishima is the character who is like the protagonist, allegedly, in the first game.
Oh, people are pointing out.
He looks like he would be.
We could go to the shop if we wanted to, Price, but at this point, I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Let's head down there and let's go to the... we got enough time probably to get to that coffin.
Yeah.
So you look at him, he looks like Ryu. He looks like, oh, he's the main guy, he's going to be the hero, etc. And Heihachi, his dad, is the villain, right? Because he's the last boss that you fight and everything like that. And the game ends. The beginning of the game is Heihachi throwing Kazuya off of a cliff and then Kazuya coming back out of it. So then, in that end of that, he throws Heihachi into the volcano, right? So it's like a flip.
Yep.
If you actually like read the lore from back then, it's like, no, Kazuya was apparently like a real shitty person then too. Like he goes on to become like literally possessed by a demon and everything like that. But it sounds like he was always like that. You just would have to read text to see that, because otherwise the language of video games tells you that, oh, he's the good guy.
Right.
Because the main boss is always the bad guy. But as you go further into the story, it becomes clear that actually Heihachi is probably the good guy and the hero. And like, he should have killed his kid. You know, like he had the right idea. He just failed. And then, like you say, Kazuya goes on to have a child, and he happens to have a child. He's possessed by a demon. He happens to have a child with a woman who seemingly is possessed by an angel. So they go on to create this sort of hybrid child, but similarly gets thrown off a cliff by his father.
Right.
And so then later on throws his father off a cliff. It's a wonderful ending to every Tekken.
It's so ridiculous, and I do actually love how ridiculous it is. It's the only reason I'm interested, because they embrace going over the top with it.
Dude, if you want the over-the-topness, all you got to do is look at the side characters of, like, Yoshimitsu, the robotic assassin Robin Hood, I guess, would be how you would describe him. Or Jack, the Frankenstein/robot who has had multiple versions, but they all want to protect a child. So very Frankenstein. There's Kuma's and Panda.
Kuma's the leopard guy, is that right?
No, no, that's King.
That's right.
Kuma is the bear.
Ah,
Literal, just
right.
a bear.
Yeah.
And is in love with Panda, the other bear. Like they have this whole like thing about like, well, Panda is owned by, I think her name's Shoyu, who goes to school at this one school and everything like that. And so it's very much like the Panda is like a cutesy. Oh wow, they killed me fast.
Oh.
A cutesy girly panda is kind of like the deal. And then Kuma is in love with Panda, and so makes all these advances. So you see a bear coming up to this like high school and holding out a rose for this panda that walks out with a little Japanese girl, as you know he's sitting there waiting for some kind of attention, and she just kind of brushes him off. And that's Kuma's ending. Like, what? A bear that has been trained to fight but is in love with a panda, and thus his storyline is all about unrequited love?
It's ridiculous.
He's a bear!
It's amazing.
That kind of stuff. Gon, I think was his name. There was a tiny baby T-Rex in one of them, who I think is actually a popular Japanese character from something else, like maybe like a comic book or something. But he's that. Oh, I died again. Wow, that was fast.
No.
Then there's a kangaroo. I can't remember his name, but I remember his alternate character that he unlocks is a velociraptor named Alex. And again, it's just like, just the most bonkers stuff there is. Tekken's great. You know what it is, like, Street Fighter has some ridiculous stuff. Am I live? Oh, there I am. Street Fighter has some ridiculous stuff. God, they do so much damage.
We gotta kill this freaking Scally boy.
I gotta stand right next to you is what I need to do.
I got...
It's like Street Fighter's got ridiculous stuff, Mortal Kombat's got ridiculous stuff, and then Tekken was like the whole hour milkies, because... stuff's about to happen. Yeah. All right, Roger. Thank you. Roger's the kangaroo.
Let's go to the coffin.
Oh, yeah, it's right there. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Oh. Unlocking me.
Oh.
But for you to use when you play single player, because it was co-op when it allowed me to
okay. I thought we already had him. I guess not.
You do in the regular mode, and then in this mode, the only reason it popped up was as soon as you hit co-op.
Oh, I see.
Because otherwise it was only Miang.
Got it.
I was actually curious about that when you did co-op. I was like, oh, but you only start with one character. I am very curious as to why the Poe adventure was not unlocked for you.
Same. If anyone out in comment land knows, let me know. So this was a pretty okay run, but I do feel like even now I'm nervous about us lasting to 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're not overpowered. That's for certain. But we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're in full pixelation mode now. The compression, it has reached peak levels.
All the sprites are having their day.
It has reached YouTube quality 2010.
Man, I don't know why this made me think of it. So YouTube, or Google bought YouTube back in whenever it was for almost $2 billion. Amazon bought Twitch whenever it was for like $1 billion something, I think it was, or maybe it was 10 billion. I can't remember. But Twitch just had their big thing where they laid off a ton of people, which really sucks. But part of that, the CEO announced that Twitch is still, to this day, not profitable, which is wild to me. Like, and I think it's caused a lot of people to ask, can live streaming ever actually be profitable for the company that's hosting it?
It's interesting.
Yeah, because I think that...
I think the thing is it's one of those ones that they have to like argue secondarily, right? Which I heard like Amazon is trying to fold Twitch more into Amazon. So like the thing that I'm wondering is if like they're going to have more like, oh, post your affiliate link, have it tied to your Twitch channel and all this kind of stuff, right? Like,
oh, Bryce.
I died again. That was fast. It was like one hit from one of those guys.
Oh, God.
See how much better you survive because of all your Heelys? All of your Heelys?
Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die at 29 minutes. Dang.
Close, though.
Close. It was a good run. And we did unlock some stuff, so not mad about it. 7 things.
PC Man says, not profitable as in putting money back into the business and paying shareholders and execs. I'm really skeptical of that interpretation. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing, is like, it is profitable, likely, in terms of continuing to run the company. It's the greedy pieces of shit who siphon money off of it, thinking that they deserve some kind of gain every quarter because they had money to begin with, which that, to me, is bullshit.
The CEO also explained their costs in a weird way, where he described, one, paying Twitch streamers their cut of sub revenue as a cost. And then he also described employees as a cost. So anyway, people out there in YouTube land, let us know how much of a better job you do as Twitch CEO. With that, we're going to move on